The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi racing fans, and welcome to Laurel Park for the replay show from Saturday here at Laurel Park as we come upon Christmas. A reminder about our racing schedule here in Maryland for Christmas and New Year's. A reminder, December 24th, Christmas Eve, no live racing, but we'll have plenty of simulcast action here at Laurel Park, so join us for simulcast on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everyone. We're off Christmas Day. No live racing Christmas Day, but back at it on December 26th, Tuesday, the day following Christmas with a post time of 12:30. Then Friday, December 29th, our next racing day, and we're racing New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and a big day Saturday, December 30th, with the 12 noon special post time. We have 6 stakes races on Saturday, December 30th, our Christmas Tide Stakes Day, including the 38 Go-Go, the Dame's Friend, the Hef Stakes, the Gin Talking, the Politely Stakes, and the Jennings Stakes. So we're finishing out 2017 with a bang and rolling into 2018. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year to you. Let's see if we can get some winners on this Saturday program where the track is fast after some morning rain, a wet, fast condition for the opener. Here's the first of 9.
Ready for the early pick 5. Off at Laurel Park. Analyze your spending, 4 score and 7 up there, and Sassy Irene of the red colors, and Queen to Checkmate of the outside. And they're followed by Thanks for Last Night, and one last cast punching through in between horses in the second group. Millsy and Crazy Alexis, the 2 in the back. The entry second last and last heading onto the far turn, where it's 4 score and 7 making the pace. 4 score and 7, Analyze your spending, second a length behind, and it's one last cast working forward inside and third under a ride. Sassy Irene, Queen to Checkmate, 3 deep with 3 ace to go. Thanks for Last Night, and Millsy and Crazy Alexis now still with a lot to do. Midpoint on the turn, and it's 4 score and 7, chased by Analyze Your Spending. Queen to Checkmate, one last cast, ridden at the rail from fourth as they swing for home. About a quarter of a mile left to go. Analyze Your Spending now takes the lead. 4 score and 7 is backed away and stopping. Queen to Checkmate on the outside. One last cast with every chance to quicken under a drive on the inside. Furlong pole. And on the outside, Queen to Checkmate. And the inside, Analyze Your Spending. Head-to-head for the final 16th of a mile. Queen to Checkmate. Queen to Checkmate's grabbed the lead from Analyze Your Spending. Queen to Checkmate. Analyze Your Spending. Queen to Checkmate. 3/4 Analyze Your Spending. One last cast. Thanks for Last Night. Sassy Irene and Crazy Alexis Millsy. Lined up. And they're off. Munificent Marie from Paris and Comfortable Cat all in a line. The opening 16 scramble. Standard Deal back and forth, and Radiant Element. Late running Durango Girl has 7 to make up. As Comfortable Cat and Munificent hooking up head to head for the battle. Marie from Paris right there back in third position trying to save something. Another 3 back, and it's Standard Deal now moving past Radiant Element at the rail, and Durango Girl still 6th and last and 9 off the pace. Around that turn, Comfortable Cat, Munificent battling on the inside. And Marie from Paris continues to track them in third as asked for a little more run as Marie from Paris as they get to the quarter pole, and driven as Standard Deal in mid-pack, and Durango Girl and Radiant Element top of the stretch. Munificent willing to come back for more on the inside on Comfortable Cat, and Munificent kicks away in the final furlong and a half to open up 3. Comfortable Cat drifting second from Marie from Paris in third, and a wide open race for fourth here as Durango Girl has just moved past a Standard Deal with a 16th left to go. Munificent and Elvis Trujillo coming home 2-1 winners at 5 lengths at the finish, and then it's Comfortable Cat, then Marie from Paris, and Durango Girl, Standard Deal. Straightened away, and they're off. Guppy on the outside, Aviles on the inside, now moving forward. In between horses, here's Enchantable. And also right there is Donna's Delight, who's up close. Donna's Delight takes that third spot. Guppy broke with him, but back in fourth. Then it's back in the outside to Estrella Grande, and they're followed by Hard Rockin' Blues, and last of all is Wee Bonnie Lass. It's Aviles showing the way, getting pressure outside from Enchantable in second, 5 lengths in front from Donna's Delight, and a length and a half more. Estrella Grande, Hard Rockin' Blues, then it's back to Guppy, and Wee Bonnie Lass has to pick it up from the back, some 15 to 16 off the pacemaker heading into the far turn. Where it is Aviles shaking free, opening up 2 lengths on Enchantable in second. Enchantable fading off the scene now. It's 2 lengths back, and Donna's Delight quickens up from third, about to take the second spot. Then Hard Rockin' Blues riding the inside as Estrella Grande is fully ridden, some 9 to 10 to make up at this point, but still more than a quarter of a mile to go. And Guppy back there, and Wee Bonnie Lass trailing the field. Coming to the top of the stretch, and it's Aviles who makes the turn in, a 6-length advantage. Donna's Delight is in second spot. Out in the middle of the track is Estrella Grande, who's been ridden along throughout in third position. They're coming to the last furlong and a half, and it's Aviles is clear by 7 lengths. Driving there is Aviles, and Wes Hamilton a furlong left to go. They have a solid advantage from Donna's Delight, then Estrella Grande third, Hard Rockin' Blues is fourth, past the first wire to the second wire now. It's Aviles and all Aviles today. Aviles, Donna's Delight, Estrella Grande, then Hard Rockin' Blues, and then Guppy. And they're off. Honolulu Sunset, Love You Back, out 1-2, and No Wedding on the outside settles back, and now in between horses, Dancing Cool's up close too, and here is Dancin' Dene. Dancin' Dene's moving forward out in the three path as part of the pace, and Good Deed indeed in the green colors. No Wedding's now settled on the far outside. Here's Missin' Maggie, only 5 from the front and on the list. In the back of the pack is last of them all. They're led by Honolulu Sunset with Dancin' Dene quickly picking up to second, and Love You Back is third. Dancing Cool fourth, and Good Deed indeed to the inside. No Wedding out in the 2-3 path, and they're followed by Missing Maggie. And on the list into the far turn run, 8 lengths covers the field. Around that turn, Dancin' Dene, Honolulu Sunset. Dancin' Dene gets that head in front right there at the 3/8 pole. On the far outside, there is No Weddings pushing out deep in third, then Dancing Cool. Love You Back is just in behind them. In between horses, another 5 lengths back on the list, drifting wide off the rail. Back to Good Deed indeed, and Missin' Maggie trailing the field. Coming to the top of the stretch and making the turn in, Dancin' Dene, Dancing Cool on the outside. Love You Back down to the inside there. Love You Back gamely comes through. Love You Back wide inside opening. Dancing Cool out of the middle. Dancin' Dene did not go on. They're down to Love You Back now, and the outside Dancing Cool. Dancing Cool, Love You Back looking for the wire. Dancing Cool on the outside. Dancing Cool and Love You Back far apart at the finish. In a photo, No Wedding or Dancin' Dene, maybe Dancin' Dene third, then on the list finished fifth. And they're off. Attempt to Dream on the inside route. Less Blue is pushing up, and Pistol Posse with that early speed as well. What the Chubb and Dukin with Dale. Final Forum settles about 5 lengths off the lead in mid-pack, and Risky Guy and I Stand Alone is the last runner as they head onto the far turn. 4.5 furlongs to go. 3-way battle up front. The inside is Ruthless Blue, and between them Pistol Posse. The outside is Attempt to Dream. What the Chubb trying to advance the outside from 4th, and Dukin with Dale is next in 5th. Final Forum is 6th and getting a bit closer with 3 furlongs to go. Risky Guy is next, and I Stand Alone is last. Midpoint on the turn. Pistol Posse survived the duel with Ruthless Blue. First to back away is Attempt to Dream. Dukin with Dale pushing through one off the inside, now tipping out 3 wide, and Final Forum's called on for run extreme outside. They're into the stretch where Pistol Posse has a narrow lead, 1.5 lengths, but here's Final Forum on the outside, driving hard and up to even terms. Dukin with Dale is in 3rd. Final Forum outside, Pistol Posse near the inside. Dukin with Dale is 3rd in between horses, trying to finish with a late thrust. Here's Dukin with Dale, very game. Dukin with Dale, Final Forum, and Dukin with Dale. Pistol Posse was next. Risky Guy, then What the Chubb. And they're off. All Good Times off of the early lead along with Mila Jane into the turn, and up there too is Little Storm, and now to a narrow advantage. Mila Jane is second. Right there is Shikor settling back in third position. Grease Lightning out of the clear. Then it's Baccarat racing fifth to the inside. All Good Times is in sixth. Fooling around out in the three path, and You Are Still the One is last of them all now, some 7 or 8 lengths off that pacemaker. Mila Jane setting a sensible tempo up there. Little Storm in a second, another 2, and Grease Lightning just off the speed in third. Shikar fourth, and Fooling Around is in fifth. All Good Times racing sixth position, half dozen from the front. You Are Still the One out the three path, and Baccarat near the inside. Tightening up 6.5 lengths, maybe just a half dozen lengths from first to last. Mila Jane with room for Little Storm and prompting through inside. Continuing to sit in third position is Grease Lightning as they head into the far turn, 4 furlongs left. Shikor is racing in fourth. Then it's Fooling Around in fifth. You Are Still the One on the outside, and then it's All Good Times, and Baccarat Honor is eighth and last into the far turn with 3 furlongs to go. Mila Jane from Grease Lightning. Little Stormin coming to pressure to stay on. Then it's Shikor. Outside, You Are Still the One, and then back to Fooling Around retreating, and it's All Good Times and Baccarat Honor out 3 wide last, top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile to go. Grease Lightning opens up 3 lengths on Mila Jane as they straighten in. Little Stormin, and the inside is All Good Times. Shikor is in between horses. Shikor taking third. Shikor driven, taking aim on Grease Lightning, who's got a big lead now. Grease Lightning in the last furlong, and Elvis Trujillo and Grease Lightning, they're gone. They win by 5. Elvis Trujillo, Grease Lightning, 2 wins today. Elvis Trujillo, Grease Lightning. 4.5, maybe 5 at the finish from Shikor, All Good Times, and Baccarat Honor, and Mila Jane. Five, 9 to 5, and Nicholas and Me. Track is good, and they're off. Perfect cover, that early speed. Ice on the 7, and Love Rules down at the inside at the 3, and it's Retrograde, and then Nicholas and Me from the inside. In Arrears is next, then back to the Great Ronaldo and Mr. October, the back of the pack, unhurried back there, some 8 off the speed of Perfect Cover, who leads into the turn. On the outside now, second is Ice on the 7, and Love Rules inside in third. 2 more, Nicholas and Me near the inside in fourth. Then in between horses is Retrograde is working harder, can't stay pace. In Arrears is past that. In Arrears is pushed up fourth, almost third. The Great Ronaldo to the back of the pack, and Mr. October top of the stretch, and it's Perfect Cover who kicks for home with a 4-length advantage. Ice on the 7, and In Arrears the outside, and retreating is Love Rules down to the fence. The others better get going now, because Perfect Cover's full of run on the left lead, but a 6-length lead here on In Arrears is solidly second. Ice on the 7 is in third. Then the Great Ronaldo as they're close to the wire, and here is Perfect Cover. 4 in a row for Perfect Cover. Perfect Cover sharp to win. Perfect Cover In Arrears is second. Ice on the 7, the Great Ronaldo, and Retrograde. Line up. And they're off. Cotejon was slow, very slow to go. Cotejon last. Smile for Eternity and Wild Dreams with Dancing with Maud on the inside, up close in third, and Concordia's Way eager to go is the gray. Concordia's Way tugging to third position now. Big Slick and Best Yet, that poor start as Cotejon last at about 13 off the pace up ahead of Smile for Eternity and Wild Dreams, mixing it up on the pace. In the meantime, Concordia's Way has been sharp throughout and looms up 3 wide with 3 furlongs to go, and Best Yes travels fourth with 5 to close in. Dancing with Maud, then Big Slick, and Cotejon is still last toward the quarter pole. And here's Concordia's Way right to the front. Concordia's Way sweeping on the outside in command, opening up 2.5 lengths. Wild Dreams tries to stay second, and Dancing with Maud in the middle of the track. Best Yes, Big Slick on the far outside. That poor start cost Cotejon is still last, furlong left to go. Concordia's Way slips away to a 4-length advantage, and Wild Dreams second, and Dancing with Maud on the outside. And Best Yes, Concordia's Way, and heavy on Toledo. Wild Dreams was second. Cotejon did get up for third, and Dancing with Maud and Best Yes. Time 1:05.66. And they're off. Oh, Rider's out of the irons there on Wildly Clever. Rider lost the irons, is last. Dangerous Dan opens up at a blink of an eye, opens up 3 on Nico's New Might in second, and Captain Trips pushing at the rail from third position. Celtic Ruler, Tamokti Creek right alongside of that of the second group of horses, another 2, and it's Fiery Challenge racing in mid-pack. Cannon's Roar riding the inside. Slim is 3 wide in the turn, has 9 to 10 to make up around that turn. Another 5 back, and it's James River, Wildly Clever, and Love and Chemistry is the last runner. They've got to catch Dangerous Dan. Dangerous Dan, the speed danger up front. 3 clear, and driving hard is Nico's New Might, then Tamokti Creek. The outside is Celtic Ruler trying to stay pace while wide. Slim, extremely wide, 7 or 8 deep into the stretch. In the meantime, Captain Trips saving a bit of ground, and Cannon's Roar is trying to come with a late run in between horses. They're down to the last furlong. Dangerous Dan fully extended, just holding. Extreme outside, Slim on the outside's coming on the run now. Here comes Slim. Dangerous Dan trying to hold. Tamokti Creek is third. Dangerous Dan held to get to the finish. Slim was second, and then Cannon's Roar, followed by Tamokti Creek, maybe Wildly Clever next at fifth.
That's it for our racing program on this Saturday. Once again, on Christmas Eve, we'll be open here at Laurel Park for simulcast action only. Dark on Christmas Day. Back with live racing Tuesday, December 26th. You can stay on track with what's happening here at Laurel Park and the Maryland Jockey Club. Sign up for our weekly email. It comes in your inbox. Great recap of what's happened during the past week, what's coming ahead for the next week, and much more. Go to laurelpark.com/email and sign up for our Laurel Park weekly email to keep you up to date on all the happenings in Maryland racing. We'll see you out at the track a day following Christmas, Tuesday, December 26th, our next live day with a post time of 12:30. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays from all of us at Laurel Park.